But as far as lowest, man, we struggling artists. I find new lows every day. Like you feel down, but
you gotta think. You gotta see again. You gotta see, like he said. You gotta see a bigger picture.
Your low can either be rock bottom or it can be a trampoline.
All right, welcome back to another episode of the 249 Pen Podcast. I'm joined today by Gio and Tre, also known as Cash, Tre, and Restless.
Yo,
Yes, sir,
what's going on? I gotta put on my cool voice. You feel me? No, all right, go ahead. Let's stop playing.
No, look, we can fuck around all you guys want. It's all good. Whatever doesn't make it in the final edit, I'm just gonna put in the BTS video.
All right, for sure.
Shit. So, just a reference. Talk to me about like how you guys met, how long you guys been friends, kind of thing.
Nah, bro, me and Jill, funny, bro. Like people think it was just high school. I knew Jill since what was it? 5th grade, like fifth grade going into 6th grade.
Yeah, fifth
grade going into 6th, because we had this thing called
Breakthrough Miami.
Breakthrough Miami. It's good if you want to be a scholar, but now thinking about it, it's like, god damn,
It's corny as fuck, dude.
god damn. That's right, 'cause you were in fucking Breakthrough.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I got a different whole another look on it.
He loved Breakthrough.
Not.
He loved Breakthrough.
I've
I thought it
never.
was fun.
Go ahead.
I had that scholar period because of my
do that
parents,
shit again.
but I like Breakthrough because, like, you just meet a lot of people you ain't really meet, like.
It was a cool.
That's really what it was.
No, it was good.
And for the fact that I was at Breakthrough instead of probably doing some stupid ass shit.
Yeah.
During my summer, that's
All right, if you look at it like that,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the fact that I'm on summer break doing homework. God damn.
Real, bro.
Bro, and the mind's like, bro, I mean, yeah, like it disciplines you in a way, but it's like, fuck. I'm like,
bro.
I'm 12 years old.
Going home.
I'm on summer break. I want to be on summer break.
For real, we going home and doing like random ass science.
Nah, yeah, we were doing homework.
No
But I mean, it's good, bro. Like, I mean, shit, put me in college. I mean,
You're right.
Yeah,
Did you
prepare
guys
me
do
for college.
You guys did the college version too of that or no?
yeah.
We did. We did it all the way. We did it till we graduated.
Yeah.
Did you go?
I forgot.
College bound.
There you go.
That's what it
There
was.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that was live too because we was at UM.
Yeah.
So that
was fun. That was actually fun.
That was
was
the cool
at
part
UM?
about
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Yeah, cause we were walking around like 'cause UM, they got lime and shit. So like, they actually treated it like college.
No,
like,
we couldn't even go to
what the
Lime
fuck?
because kids from our
They
from our
fucked it
program,
up.
they kept stealing the orders.
yeah, they fucked it up, bro.
Me and Trey were just friends, like, cause we both play sports. I was more into basketball though,
Mhm.
and we just talked about music
Yeah,
all fucking day, every day. Like if a mixtape came out the week before or something, we would talk about it. If this came out, that came out.
That is true.
Did you guys always want to do music or did you? Because I know I was talking about it with a young and Joey. They used to have like they went through phases.
All right, so I've always been rapping, like since probably around 4th, 5th grade that we were like in buses, freestyling and stuff. I was rapping, and my mom was in theater, so she always encouraged me to do any type of artsy thing. My mom was in a band, like she was, she was like one of those backup singers. She was never good at instruments though. Like in Puerto Rico, was it No, it was when she was down here. They had her playing the triangle. And she wasn't even good at keeping time, so they gave her the 2 wooden sticks that really is so low that if you hit it off key, nobody really can hear it. So that's what she was doing in band.
Okay.
Yeah, so I actually was in band in middle school, and I played the trumpet and the baritone. I got a superior for the baritone. It's like a small tuba. It's like the same thing as the trombone, basically. But yeah, I was doing that the whole time, and then around high school, like around sophomore year, I think I started making beats because I started realizing that I didn't want to grab on YouTube beats to make my music. So I was rapping the whole time, and then eventually once I just got like the production to the level where I felt like I was rapping, that's when I really started putting out music.
Me, it's funny because I've always loved music, like from coming up, because like being around my mom. My mom, she's more of like, she's not into like the rap, but she's more like oldies, and she likes soca, like calypso.
Really?
And like that's how I like when I make like dancehall music, that's why I tap into. My dad was more like the whole rap put me into the hip, like Biggie, Pac. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was a Biggie and Pac fan. Like when I listened to rap, I listened to like at the time, so it was like T.I. Like the first album I listened to was Graduation by Kanye.
Yeah.
That's the first album I listened to.
Okay.
And that was like, when did that come out? 07. And then but I didn't really get into music, like making music. Cause like it wasn't until 8th grade on in the 9th grade, I didn't really like go in. Like it was like I had my homeboy put me on my mixtapes. And that's where I found like a whole new world. I got in like the Joey Badasses, Chance the Rapper, all the people that was coming up at the time. And that's when I really like dove into music. And like high school, I loved like rap. Like rap. It was just rap. And then that's what I used to do. I used to write like raps in my notes. I never rapped them, but I just used to like type it. I would get a beat and just type it up. It was sound file. I wish I could find it. I don't know where it is anymore.
Bro, what's in my notes on my email? Because the email used to be connected to my notes.
Yeah. The
thing is, I used to write poetry because I didn't know at the time when I was writing poetry, but my grandfather in Puyar was like a poet and he was well known around the area.
Oh wow.
So I guess that was already in me. But I was writing poetry, and then when I was writing raps, I didn't have a flow in my head yet, so I was writing the meanest spoken word that you can. Like I was rapping, but I was completely off tempo.
God damn!
You know what I used to do? I used to put a YouTube beat on the TV. This is before I even made beats and none of that. I was probably like in 5th grade, 6th grade.
Right to that, bro.
No, I used to get the voice recording. Here, look at the stuff. I used to put the voice recording, play the beat off the TV, and then read the thing on my phone off the. So I was really recording,
trying to make a song.
Yeah.
Trying to go platinum.
Game,
but yeah, because me and my boys used to have like kick chats. We used to type our like best bars. We used to throw them in the chat.
Damn.
They'd be like, "Damn, Trey, you snap." I'm not even bullshit. Oh,
I forgot about kick
and
chats.
Then I wish I could go back to my kick, bro. Kick was jumping back then.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then the summer of 11th grade, going into 12th grade, that's when I hit up Elian. Cause I knew he was making beats, but me and Gio still wasn't like tight like that. Just to me to reach out to Gio.
Yeah.
So I hit up Elian. Cause Elian was more like, what's the word? Not approachable, but like he was more in reach.
Yeah.
So Elian was making his beats at the time. For those who don't know who Elian is, that's Gonzi. And then there's Brian. We Need a Beat. 53 Beezy. He was making they're working together, making their beats. And one time on Elian's private, he posted a beat, and I was like, you know what? I'm like, bro, let's fuck around and make a song, joking around. So he was like, fuck it, let's do it. Cause mind you, in like high school, like we had class, me and Elian had class together, and he used to bring his laptop. We used to freestyle, playing around and shit. And like, bro, we like, not that it was in the back of my mind, but you know, it was always that what if, like, what if I really like?
There was that one chance of like.
So I was like, in the summer, I was like, let's do it. Fuck it. Record the song. It was trash as fuck. I hope no one hacks the Gmail one day and find it. Oh my God. But we did it. And then like, that's when we were like.
I got that for the low. Y'all need it. I send it out for the low.
But yeah, when we did that, it was at Brian's crib. We were like, bro, we could really do something with this shit.
Yeah.
And then the rest is fucking history. And then we picked up Jill. We picked up Jalen. Fucking Jay LeBlanc. And the rest is history, bro. But it's crazy how, bro, time passes and we look back on it. It's like, bro, like, who would have thought it would have become all of this?
No, of course. When did, I guess, music become like a serious kind of like a genuine career option for you guys?
Towards the end of senior year.
Okay. So
towards the end of 2018.
Okay.
Cause we weren't bubbling. I'm not gonna say we were bubbling, but like high school, like everyone was fucking with us. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, there's people that say, "Oh, high school they laughed at us." I was like, "Nah."
No, but because you kind of got a little bit of traction in high school, right?
In high school, they ate that shit up, and I was like, and it didn't get to my head, but I was thinking like, bro, I could run with this shit probably eventually. Yeah. So that's for me. It was like it took that, and it was like, bro, like why? Like people used to like fuck around and send me videos of them singing the songs and shit. Cause me and Leon had this song called "Now" that had came out, and we put out because. One day, me and Elian, we went to buy a mic. We were bored. We were trying to record at Brian's crib. He wasn't with it. He was tired or something. So we couldn't even get the mic. So we was like, fuck it. I had got paid. Wherever I got paid. It was fucking, I was working at a fucking water park. Oh my God.
Grapeland.
Fuck Grapeland water park.
Them grapes.
That's a whole nother story. But yeah. So we got our checks. We split that shit in half. We recorded the song. We was like, bro, this shit's hard. We gotta put this shit out. We put it out, bro. And crazy enough, like it caught so much fucking traction, like in our school and like locally, not like fucking.
No, because there were articles
in school.
Too,
yeah,
right?
bro. Yeah. And even then, I was like, it's high school. We're like the only people who are actually doing this shit for real in high school. So of course I'm gonna write an article. But it wasn't even that. It wasn't when we paid money to fucking buy a mic to make a song. And then like people were actually playing it. I was like, okay, bro, like, yeah, I probably am doing something. So that's what it took for me. And then like even then I have slumps. Like I have little slumps now. I be like, do you really want to do this shit? But it's like I seen this thing that was like, bro, if money wasn't real,
you'd still be doing it.
Would you still be doing this?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, no.
Yeah.
I love this shit, bro. But yeah, that was it for me though. But go ahead.
On my side, the funny thing, I was always like the outsider of the group for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I was making my music, and I've always been a lot like, not saying they're not experimental, but I experiment a lot as far as my sound, as far as I ain't really found my shit till like around the time we started. Am I tripping? Like,
no.
I was doing some like,
yeah.
I was trying to sound like a robot at some point, and I was a whole bunch of stuff. So, but what really connected me and Gonzi, that connected the rest of the group to make music, was the fact that I made a beat that he messed with a lot. Like he really liked it. So we ended up making a song called Pull Up that I'm pretty sure I took it off of my music. Thank God. But it was like super early, super fresh, super raw. And that's like around the first time we started making music was that Pull Up song.
When I interviewed Joey and Eliang, we talked a lot about momentum. And the absolute like shit show that it was. Right. But I want to talk about bands and just like the other projects that we worked on too, because I didn't really talk a lot about that with them. So when it comes to bands, what do you guys remember? What was like a favorite stand-up moment for you guys?
Was that when yeah, we almost died after that. Matter of fact, after bands. Was it bands?
Was that bands?
Or was it doing a lot?
No, that was bands.
That was bands.
What happened?
All right, so personal thing.
Like,
Personal thing about me.
Tell your son, I'm gonna tell myself.
I'm not a morning person. My name is literally restless. I'm a night owl. I like being at night awake.
Okay.
So in the morning, I do my sleeping. But we had to be. What was the call time for bands? I think I had to pick up.
We were gonna start shooting at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that was how early it was. So I'm like, look, if I fall asleep, I'm not gonna be up by 4 a.m. And they finna be mad at me. So I'm like, I'm gonna stay up the whole night.
I'm the same way.
I stayed up the whole night.
I'm the same way.
We did bands. Everything went smooth. Cool. I had to drop off Trey back to Miami Gardens.
Yeah, because that during that time my car was fucked up.
That's right.
And that day, the day we remember, it was the last day for bands. Remember we had the print shop, and then we had to go back to shoot something again.
Yeah, that was on Christmas Eve. Yeah.
Yes. So that was like technically the last day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my car was fucked up because remember in the morning, John had picked me up. We get there, we shooting, and I get a text from the people at the dealership like, your car is ready, blah blah blah.
Okay.
So my mom went and picked it up, and then I had to go pick it up from the crib.
Gotcha.
So go ahead, and then after that, I was riding with Gio, and we went to Denny's. We went to Denny's afterwards.
That's right.
And
I'm tired. My stomach is full of Denny's.
So then we was with Elian.
Yeah,
after Denny's, I think that's right. Elian was with his girl. He was with Lucia. So he dropped Lucia off at the crib. We pick up Elian. Me and Gio go pick up Elian. So we on the 826. We on the Palmetto. We riding, right? Elian in the back sleep. He tired. I'm up because I think I slept good that night.
Okay.
So I'm up. We driving, right? We playing music, windows down. Gio was already tired. Gio said he was tired.
Yeah.
So he had the windows down, so the wind blowing in his face is keeping him up.
For sure.
But I never forget. I remember the song that was playing, everything. It was one watch.
The reason I put the window up
because
it
got hot.
Not even that. It got hot. It got hot, and the song. Music never sounds good when the window's down. You got the
I can't believe this
the whole time. So, Three-Headed Snake by Gunna was playing.
No. One watch. Oh, it was one watch.
Oh, one watch was playing.
So, mind you, we singing. I swear to God, I swear to you that I wouldn't lie about this shit. It's me and because Elian already sleep. He in the back. So me and Gio up, we singing the song. No, one watch. Right? And we riding. I'll never forget. It's on because now we're coming up on my exit to get close to my house.
Gotcha.
Bro, if we would have wrecked, it would have pissed me off because we was like 5-10 minutes from the crib. That's what would have pissed me off. So I'm singing no, one watch, and then I stop, And I peeped Gio stop singing. So I'm like, all right, I'm not looking at Gio. I'm looking at the road. So we riding, right? And we slowing down. So I'm like, why the fuck we slowing down? I'm like it's open road. I see I swear to God, what was it? Was it a Highlander?
Something like that. Yeah.
Toyota Highlander, black car. Gio, bro, the car swerving. So I'm looking, I'm like, why are we swerving? I look at Jill. I'm in the passenger. I look at Jill. This motherfucker.
Hey. It's not a joke though. Hand was still on the wheel. I still have my hand on the wheel.
I'm like, Jill, wake up. Jill, wake up. Bro, this motherfucker wake up.
I got the car back in motion.
Mind you, the whole time, and Leon in the back.
He knocks the fuck out
with no seatbelt on. So his head, he's going from.
He didn't wake up.
He did. But he in the back going crazy.
Yeah, he's going from left side to right side, and left side to right side. He hit his head on the window.
Oh fuck!
But Elia, we got the Elia like, what the fuck just happened? Oh my god, bro! And then Jill pissed me off. After all that happened, quiet. Y'all straight? Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh fuck.
Like,
I'm telling you, bro, if I wasn't such a great sleep driver, they would have been gone. Would have been anybody else.
I
had my hand on the wheel. Thing is, when I fell asleep, my whole body weight shifted to the right, so my hand just went with it. So I went that way.
Yeah, that's from bands.
Yeah.
Other than like the video stuff, that was fun, but like that's like a memory that's like instilled in my mind, bro.
Yeah.
That's the first time I felt like we did a real video because Momentum was like real, but it was a lot of it was like
it was
a mess, but it was a lot of stuff was like just backtracked, and the fact that we had like the print shop location, and then we
planned it out a little bit.
Huh?
We planned it out a little
bit. Yeah, we had a little bit of planning, and it was just that. It was crazy. That's the first video I saw that I'm like, when people see this, they're gonna know it for real.
Yeah,
like that was the first time that I was like, people gonna see, like as far as the planning that went into the uniform, to the money in different places, like that was the one that it was the one that people saw and they're like, okay, they're serious.
Yeah.
Like, people still like that one to this day.
Yeah.
Like people really like that video.
Yeah.
What about Doing a Lot?
A moment that came up.
I don't remember.
My
bro.
favorite one is the one where I fell and I ate shit.
Yeah, because you're on the fucking floor. Yeah. That's what I remember. Motherfucker, mind you, if y'all don't know, fucking Dave, I don't know why. Because we had to. Fucking David has severe asthma. And we're shooting the video, and this motherfucker's on the floor with dust on it. But it's a beautiful shot. If you watch the video, it's like, damn, it's a crazy ass shot.
It's right on the drop.
Yeah.
I put it right
But if you see the setup, like this motherfucker Dave was on the floor, we kicking dust in this motherfucker's face, trying to get the shot right. And like he's fucking getting the camera angles right, but nah, that's probably
so his lungs had about like 40% of the soil content in the whole.
But yeah, bro, whole area. That's the one from Doing a Lot, bro. Yeah. Another one that was fun was Gio's too.
No, not even. Hold on. Yeah, before that, the one part I remember in Doing a Lot that I was like, damn, like we serious about this and everything, but we're still some dickheads. The Lambo that we rented out, it died. The battery died because we left it on for too long. Then we kept the lights on. Right? So the battery died. We had to bring in someone from the rent. We brought in somebody from the rental place to charge it back up.
Fuck, that's right.
His shit was fun too.
Mad Max was a lot of fun.
Mad Max was fun. Yeah. On the VHS.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nah, it was cool. I think it was it was a lot of fun. I think
my favorite shot, Gio on the toilet though, bro. When you open the door and Gio on the toilet, that's my favorite shot.
I'm glad we
thought of that. That's my favorite shot.
I'm glad we thought.
Everybody that knows me is like, all right, that's a restless, a Gio ass shot. Like everybody know that's my throne right there.
I think it was really fun because I think for me Doing a Lot was really, really fucking stressful.
Really?
Yeah, because it was.
We had like
not even that because we've never had a lot of time for any of these videos. But it was the first one that we really like didn't plan.
Yeah, it was like
a complete wing. Like
I love those videos.
Those
type of videos, because the direction we were going before was that we were doing storyboards and we were going with a whole story and everything. And I think at the end we just ran out of like ideas to do a story last minute. I'm like, bro, like just let's make it look good. If you look
at the song, it's not a song I would think of like a story. Like it's just some fun shit. We doing a lot. Like so it's like
but Doing a Lot was very stressful for me. And then I think that got me a lot more comfortable doing Mad Max.
Yeah.
It was fun. I think like the little things that I remember were the titles.
Oh yeah.
The titles that you had me make.
Everybody had their own little nickname.
Yeah, their own little thing. And when you're writing on the cup, on the styrofoam cup. Yeah.
That was great. That's the type of vibes I when you inject energy through the way that you are, and that video just has that vibe of the energy that you want it to be. I feel like those are the best videos, because I love storyboard videos. I love bands and all of that.
No, but your vibe is that.
Yeah. And what carried bands is the fact that that's just our personality. You can have some stiff-ass people trying to do a storyboard and it won't work out. But you can have them in their own habitat having the time of their lives, and if you record that, that makes a great video.
Right.
So I just go for the vibes first.
Yeah. So I did want to ask you guys, because I don't think, again, it's one of those things that interests me, but I just never brought it up.
Go ahead.
Talk to me about what that process is like for you guys musically, because I don't understand that at all. So when I look at a project like Mad Max or Picture Perfect, or even like Wayne Gretzky, which is like a collaborative project between the two of you.
Love that song.
It's great. I play it all
Oh
the
my
time.
God, the story behind that song. I mean, I'll use that as an example.
Go for it.
It's from. I mean, Jill could probably tell. It was like, I remember that night I had got my hair braided. Mind you, it took like 3 hours. So it was like, I pulled up to. So I pulled up to the studio like at 1 a.m, and I had made the beat for it the day before.
Okay.
And me and Jill was cooking. Jill was cooking up. I was like, Jill, it was fire, but I couldn't catch anything to it. So I was like, let me pull up the beat that I made last night. And I heard it. I was like, God damn. It's like, and it's funny, bro, because like you can make something. I don't know if you like when you go like when you do your clothes or like like videos and stuff.
Okay.
But like you can make something that one day before, like you can make something initially, and you hear it's like, oh, it's okay. And then when you come back to it, it's like, hold on, this shit is fucking crazy.
It hits you,
So it's like, bro, I got it. And then like that day, like I was just like, I was punching. I recorded my part. And then like with Jill, I remember Jill, bro. Jill ran through like 5 flows, like 5 different flows like that he was trying to catch. Okay. And it wasn't until the 5th one that he was like, all right, I got it. So like
the one I wasn't trying.
Exactly. So it's crazy how this shit worked. Like you can put your all into something, bro, and and I'm not saying don't put your all, but it's like make it come like or naturally. Make it organic. Yeah. It's natural. So it's like, bro, you can be trying hard, whatever. It could be something you least expect.
Man, it's just us as a group. We go off just the feels of it all. Like our songs will make you feel something, make you feel happy. If it's R&B or something, it's gonna make you feel like in your own little mood. But I feel like when you think about it too much, you're gonna dry yourself out. Yeah, that's the thing about the beats. We'll make a beat and take like, I don't know, an hour to 30 minutes making a beat, trying to get the right beat done. That you hear that melody so much it gets tiring.
Yeah, and then we
it's not that good.
Trash it. Yeah. No, yeah. And you know what's funny? Even at that, we could trash it, and even at that, like we never let it sit. Like we don't sit on the beat.
What do you mean?
Like, all right, so like let's say I'm working like an hour or 2 on the beat, and then I finally like get it done. It's like, oh, I don't like it. Throw it out. Yeah. I never I didn't let it like fucking,
that beat won't last a week.
I didn't let it marinate. You feel me? So it's like,
I got you.
Imagine if I did let the beat sit and I came back to it, it's like, hold on, this shit's fucking crazy. So it's like, bro, there's a lot of shit like it's like a lot of lost gems in this shit. Like you just gotta keep trying, bro.
Yeah.
It's like you can have the craziest shit ever and not like it, but it's like I don't. It's bro. It's like it's an art thing. Yeah. It's an art thing.
So I remember the first podcast that we scrapped. You guys were talking about how music is great and you guys love music, but you also want to pursue other things too.
Hell yeah.
Right.
I remember acting was one of those.
Before you go into that, I fucking dozed off, but I just want to say I love that project. Like, bro, like, cause we make music, like, when we make music, like, we're always around each other when we make music, so we always hear it. So sometimes someone will come up and I'll skip. It's like, I've heard this already. Yeah. But like, your shit, like, I don't know why, but like, your shit come on, I just let it ride, bro. So, that's probably my favorite project by you. That shit is hard. I just want to get that off.
Yes,
give you your flowers.
Appreciate that, my brother.
But go ahead.
Yeah, no, talk to me about other ambitions you guys have.
I want to act.
Yeah.
Write movies and shit.
You want to write movies?
I want to write movies too, bro.
So like screenplays and everything?
Eventually, yes. I want to write movies.
What kind of stuff?
This motherfucker playing. But like, bro, like, I don't know. Cause like, Fuck, we were just talking about, bruh. I know y'all gonna fucking. I know your time be talking about this show, but we was just talking about The Sopranos.
Yeah.
So the nigga, Chris Moltisanti,
Mm-hmm.
he's in the mob, but he's
Yeah.
writing movies and shit too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like that shit's like frowned upon, but like I feel him though. Like yeah, you doing like I don't know. I kind of like connect with him because I'm doing music too. But it's like
you got one foot here, you got one foot the other.
yeah. So it's like, bruh, but it's like at the end of the day, that shit's fucking live. Like that you can do to, and I don't know, like you can express the same way you can express yourself through fucking music. You can express yourself through movies and shit. And I don't know. I love like the thought of like acting and like just being a complete different character than what I am in real life has always been cool to me. So I've always wanted to act and do like fucking write movies too.
What about you, Gio?
As far as writing movies, there's certain like places in it that I would like to be in. Like as far as writing them out, I might, Trey might get me into writing movies too. But I've always like acting. I've been doing like plays and stuff since I was a kid because that's what my mom was pregnant doing plays with me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like she was like that was her thing throughout all of like our childhood. My mom was a theater geek. Like she was in Prometeo, which is like some theater thing they do down here. But yeah, as far as acting, I'm really like interested in that. I'm very interested in psychology because that's just another thing my mom
Yes,
did.
that's another. Okay. I'm against that. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, but I've always wanted to do something in psychology, just change the stigma around it, like get people away from pharmaceuticals, get people into like more holistic stuff, meditation. If you ask Trey, you ask like my girls in the room, ask anybody that talks to me. I preach meditation a lot because I meditate and it helps me a lot. I've always been like a hothead or anxious, like I'm just jittery as a person.
I be trying it too. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't never told. I be trying like in the morning, like I wake up. Like, don't use your phone. Don't turn on TV. Nothing. Like, just sit there.
Gotcha.
Think about nothing. Like, if something crosses your mind, just like accepting it.
Yeah, once you get your breath work in it and you start getting the right breaths in it, you'll feel. But I've got to the point that I feel my whole body tingle and get hot and start sweating. Like I feel
really
all that energy rushing through me.
But yeah, Houston one. Just to piggyback what you said about psychology, I want to like, cause I'm going to school for psychology as well.
Yeah.
So what I want to do is like in the future, like I want to do is like after I'm like not done with music, but like I'm in a comfortable spot with what I've done with music.
Yeah.
And I want to like what's it called? Like advocate like mental health for like inner city kids and stuff. Cause like, bro, like a lot of these kids, these kids walk around, they see shit, they go through shit, and they think it's like normal.
It's normal, yeah.
And it's not, bro.
That's one of the things I learned from like Breakthrough and being around, cause Breakthrough's more catered to like more inner city kids that don't got the same opportunities. Yeah. So I'm not saying we from the dirtiest of the dirty, but we didn't have the same opportunities that kids have.
Yeah, for sure.
So seeing that and seeing as far as like mental health goes, because my mom specializes in trauma. Trauma is like 90% of all mental illnesses, something that happened to you in your childhood. So getting that out and making it cool to just deal with, like process your emotions and deal with it instead of like bottling it up or fighting it, trying to play the tough guy. Because we play both sides. We try to be too tough sometimes. We get too emotional sometimes. It's finding that balance. I
think that's a huge, like, it's a massively underrated, I don't want to say weapon, but it's like an advantage.
Right.
To be able to, like, actually be conscious enough to actually, like, understand
why
who you
going,
are, why you're fucked up, where that comes from, all that stuff.
Bro, and you, believe it or not, some people have fucking trouble, accepting that. Yeah. So it's like, bro, I just want to be able to be like, bro, like, it's okay. Like this shit you going through not normal, but it's like, bro, you going through it for a reason. Like, it's going to get better. So, like,
to let people know they're not alone.
We play both sides of the coin. We both been through stuff. We try to tough out. And I always say we've, like, as far as everybody in the group, it's like we got the same, like, either had to be the same dad or same mom or something, because we all have that same, we all see stuff the same way. So we're reading people, seeing people on a daily, meeting new people, and we'll be like, man, he's going through something he's not dealing with yet. And we just know it. Like, we can sense it.
You're trying to be Weber Charles?
Huh?
You're trying to be Weber Charles?
yeah. Shout out to Weber.
Oh, shit.
Weber Charles.
But yeah, just
that's a cool ass name, bro.
Taking off.
I never told him that. But that's a cool ass.
I never told him that either.
That's a cool ass fucking
Weber
name.
J. Charles, bro.
He knows that though. Like
oh, for sure.
He got his whole LLC going on and type of stuff.
He's into cycling now.
Yeah, he's into cycling while photography. So he'll take pictures of. Yeah. I like that too, because he'll take pictures of a lot of like stuff people don't see, like the homeless.
Yeah.
As far as like different Miami views that people don't really.
He's into like photojournalism stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is great. That's the type of stuff to us. It's just shedding a light on stuff that people don't really. I just watched the whole podcast on like the Joe Rogan podcast. talking about the benefits of this mushrooms, like neurogenesis, certain mushrooms that connects new neurons to your head, and it's a great way of dealing with trauma. Like I've learned, the older I've got, I've learned to look a little bit more inside myself, and I think everybody should do that and just know your problems, know how you can deal with it, and try to like cure yourself. Because as far as this whole COVID stuff, everybody's been running towards medicine, and that's not always the best thing. You gotta.
That's true.
You know, so as far as to wrap all of that up with your question, like acting, philanthropy a little bit, holistic stuff.
Fashion too.
Helping people be better people.
Fashion too.
Not designing, but like
that's I was man.
Taking pictures in cool fly ass clothes. I'll do that shit.
Yeah, why not?
Nah, I design some stuff. I'm gonna have a whole.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. I feel like not that I can't design. I'll probably make. I mean, I don't know.
I'm gonna have a whole line of designer basketball shorts. Make it cool to wear them outside.
Oh shit! But yeah, bro, I'll do fashion too.
Highest and lowest point of your musical journey so far?
It was around like March, April this year.
Okay.
This year. It was after doing a lot. Like doing a lot was moving. It was it had picking up on views and stuff. But like I had started the job fucking Dave & Buster's. I only worked Dave & Buster's for like a month.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my God. First of all, that's
better or worse.
But anyways, yeah, I made a song.
Better or worse than Great Punch?
Oh shit. Damn. Cause the worst part, only good thing about Dave & Buster's, I was inside.
Okay.
So imagine Great Plan, you outside dealing with bullshit, and it's fucking 95 degrees outside. But nah, Dave & Buster's had their fair share of fucking assholes too. But nah, it was around that time because I was making music, and I don't know. It was one day I made a song before work.
Okay.
And I was like, bro, this shit is hard. I was like, because I still go through. I have these moments where I'm like, bro, Tre, are you really that good? And then I don't know, that day, like I made that song. I was like, bro, Tre, you got this shit, bro. Like, don't worry about it. It's gonna happen sooner or later. So it was that day. My lowest point though, it was probably after the album. After I put out Picture Perfect, cause like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck to do next?
Yeah.
What the fuck to do next? And I was like, that was a weird time because like school. I was in school and like it was around like semester just started. So it was like, bro, like I was like, I felt not stuck in a sense, but it's like
a little stagnant.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, what the fuck do I do next?
So as far as highest, I say it like off the top. It's like my most like fulfilling moment. It ain't got nothing to do with no fans, no nothing. I said on my intro, I was chilling with my cousins and they've been going through a lot, and I played one of my R&B song. I played The Difference, which is on the new project. I played The Difference, and then my smallest cousin, she just started crying. I was like, "Why are you crying?" She's like, "You sound good." And that feeling right there, I was just crazy. Man, like, cause all I do it, anybody else, I do it for my family.
That's
so like,
crazy.
So yeah, the fact that my cousin cried about that shit, not even, I wasn't famous. I'm still not famous, but I'm saying like I wasn't doing half of the. I wasn't seeing half of the stuff I see now, but like it was around the time I had just made that, and I showed it to her, and her crying, it just made me feel like that, like music just helps so many people. Probably she was dealing with something that music just made her get it out, but
wow.
But as far as lowest, man, we struggling artists. I find new lows every day. Like you feel down, but
you gotta think. You gotta see again. You gotta see, like he said, you gotta see a bigger picture.
Your low can either be rock bottom or it can be a trampoline. So once you hit that low, you can bounce up.
I like that. That's wow. I like that.
Yeah. So
I never heard that before.
Yeah.
That's wow. We deal with that a lot.
The last segment is called Dish It or Take It. If I dish it, I gotta be able to take it. So you guys get to ask me questions.
Okay. Why clothes and videos?
Videos because I got put in TV production class in high school.
Oh, that sounds like us.
Yeah, I didn't choose it. It just kind of happened. Clothes. Because I was watching a YouTuber at the time who was really into like cinematic stuff that also made clothes. So it just made sense to like try it, and then just worked out.
I got one.
What's up?
Why us? Why help us out?
So I was my entire life, my entire career, I was adamantly against working with artists. Mostly because, especially here, most artists are just like dickheads.
Right.
The first reason was because it came from Joey, and I trusted Joey. The second reason was when we went to Joey's house to start playing the video. I felt as if like I wasn't employed. I felt like you guys were in the process of actually building it with me in the same level. And then when I actually saw you guys together, when we shot the forest stuff in the little patch of shade in the beach, the I don't know, just like that chemistry of like I felt like you three, like the three of you were like a really, really good bond, and then that Joey kind of fit in there. And if I fit in with Joey, I thought that might be the opportunity.
Bro, and it's your family, bro. All of this, like, bro, like I look at all of y'all as family, bro.
It's an interesting bond. It's a very rare.
But I wouldn't want to work with no one that I feel like I mean, eventually it's gonna get to that point we have to work with people that we don't know at all. But as in like the main. That's not true.
Not true. You can do whatever you want.
I mean, he's not wrong. Look, I didn't work with a single artist until
But like at the end of the point, like y'all we are the foundation of this, bro. So it's like I can't go no wrong without like work. Like even you came in late. Like you came in last year. You came in around last year.
When I remember like when my family and my parents were like, it's just like kind of weird. You're like, you don't know these kids. Like you're with these kids all the time. And I was thinking about it, I was like, yeah, like if there was anybody that had like the first exit off the ramp, that was me. Like I was the easiest one to leave. Right. I had nothing tying me there. Nothing. But I don't know. It just made more sense.
And you see how we like gravitated towards you.
Yeah, that was a huge thing.
Like, cause like
huge for me.
Energy is a big thing for me.
Okay.
So it's like if you come around me, and like I feel like I can act how I act, like when you're not there around you, like that's perfect for me. Yeah. And like that was like a big thing with you. Like I never felt like you were in the room, like we were doing something, you were in the room and you were like, ew, like why is he doing this? Like I never felt that like you when you came on board, it felt like it was just like an addition. Yeah. It's like we're just building building an army.
The first big thing for me after momentum, right? Because I think when we shot bands, it brought us to a different level. I think it was the release party for me was a big deal because it was the culmination of that thing of like you guys trusted me to do that. That was a huge vindication for me.
As far as like just us,
okay,
me, Trey, Gonzi, Jalen, Brian, Randy, even Lyndon, because we knew Lyndon for a good little while. We have a certain wavelength. Like we're on this certain frequency. Okay. That we all have a radio in our head. We're all tuned into the same thing. So we got these inside jokes that you already know about. Yeah. We got a certain way of talking. We got our lingo. Even we sort of dress similar to ourselves and all that type of stuff. And you just fit into it perfectly. Like you understood like how we move. We're not dickheads. We just have our own way of having fun and just we're not on half the BS that most people are. So you just fit into it perfectly. Same way that like when me and Lyndon and Trey met, like we just all molded together because certain people got that frequency. Yeah.
I think it really, again, look, one thing that I'm very big on is that whether it's a pro or a con, because it definitely has like positive and negative aspects to it. I've never ever shot my shot. Never, not once. I've only ever done the things
that people approach you.
No, not even that I genuinely fuck with.
Okay.
I never got into filmmaking. I never did filmmaking for money. If it was for money, I would have done real estate videos and wedding videos and music videos. I never did that. I didn't find John. John found Gonzi. Gonzi found me. Joey found me. I never ever like looked for anything. And especially with you guys, when I look at how the dot, I love doing that. I love looking at the relationship that we have now, and going backwards and looking at the bigger picture when we didn't know each other. Right? It's like those little details of like. The fact that we went to the same school, didn't know each other. We went to Breakthrough, didn't know each other. Those little moments of like proximity, but not really, really hitting. Yeah, that was a huge like indication of me for being like, we come like that frequency thing is like I understand you because we kind of come from the same place. Yeah, we really, and I think like we all end up on different spots in that line, right? Because I do have aspects of me that are very similar to Joey. We kind of listen to the same music. We have the same vibe, the same aesthetic, but at the same time, we have that relationship of like Breakthrough and that experience. And like, we all kind of intertwine within each other. And it makes sense.
I think that's just with friendships. Like all friendships are based off of connections and being able to relate and express yourself and allow somebody to have the express themselves and allow them to like understand that. So it's definitely important, especially when working with somebody, that you're able to build a friendship before anything creative happens.
Now I think about it, like there was a point that I had no idea who Lyndon was or who Human Air Guru was. I didn't know nothing about that. But now you look at it like, how the hell am I not cool with Lyndon? Like, how are we not family?
Right.
Like, how?
You know what the crazy thing is? The first thing I said to Trey, I fried him.
You did. I forgot what you said, bro.
I said some shit about his teeth. I was like, bro, how your teeth so white? And this boy just started laughing. Like,
Yeah, he had veneers at 5 years old. Really,
Fuck
he was in a car accident. He was in a car accident. The steering wheel hit him in the teeth.
Oh shit!
Oh,
No, it's
damn.
funny. I had Dick in the car accident when I was 5, but we're not gonna get into that.
I know everything about you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Oh man. All right, I think that's pretty much it. I think we wrapped it.
That shit was fun.
Rapping?
Yeah.
Yeah.